Okay, Shannon told me that her dad is a preacher and her mom is a hypnotherapist, which means they both believe in things that you can't prove, which is why Shannon believes in herself. Jesus Christ, don't even respond next time. Should I call her a snow roach? Is that what you want? Jesus.
Yeah, we're both
Christ.
on the same stage. Oh, fuck, I forgot to pull out my jokes. Ryan is a salesman, although it appears that the only thing he's selling is hunger strikes for an independent India.
Why did this laugh of realization get louder? I don't appreciate that at all. It was the same, whatever. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna say because these jokes are bad, so I might rip up here. People that don't know me, I'm a black guy, okay? So you know? I don't know, I also don't, what are you guys, by the way? I'm just saying, I might say nigga on stage, I need y'all to know that it's cool. But what are you?
I am black.
Okay, word.
I'm gonna address the fact that you're black.
Okay, cool. Then we're helping everybody. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, let's try this, sure, why not? I need some audience participation on this one. Sing along if you know the words. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. That's the song that Shannon was conceived to. You know, because she looks like a lambskin condom. Like, if the condom slipped out, I'm bombing, so I'm just going to go all the way. If the condom slipped out while they were fucking and it just stayed in for 9 months, like, that's Shannon.
Listen, Baldy, I don't think you have much room to call people condoms.
Where are you looking right now? Oh, I just found out you have lazy eyes. Okay, please continue.
No, the light's glaring off your head. It's hurting my eyes. Ryan Thomas went to Japan once and got mistaken for Kobe Bryant. Ryan also went to Harlem once and got mistaken for George Costanza.
I hate not getting that joke. I genuinely don't understand why everyone is laughing. Who's George Costanza? Is that the Seinfeld guy? Which one is he?
He's the bald one.
Oh. That's all right. I guess. All right. Fun fact, Shannon is actually a potato wearing a wig.
Same rebuttal, man. Is there more?
No, that's it.
Ryan Thomas went to Japan once, and he wants everyone to know that the dirty underwear vending machines there pale in comparison to his homemade brand, Tidy Not So Whitey Anymore, with new designs made fresh daily.
It's all right. You're kicking my ass. You have so much extra credit with this crowd. All right. Shannon looks like the daughter wife the Klan thinks black guys want. We want different white ones. You guys keep expecting more. This is like you understand all of these are peaking out of 4. I'm mad at y'all for waiting for me to say more shit that's gonna be funnier. Like the pattern has not been established. I'm done.
Ryan, I wrote this one in the model of one of your favorite jokes that you tell, so I'm going to need your help if that's okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Ryan, when you think of athlete, what race do you think of?
Black, yeah.
When you think of autistic, what race do you think of?
Oh, white.
When you think of Ryan, what race do you... It's the spirit of trapped. It's the spirit of lesbians for Hamas trapped in the body of Dobby the house slave.
Damn. All right. I'm gonna laugh at this one. Shannon says, "I do declare" every time she comes.
I guess we'll find out someday.
Damn.
My last joke was pretty labor intensive, and I feel like you don't deserve it, but if I can have your help again, I know you know this song. I wanted to do an homage to your favorite musician. Do you feel comfortable being the backup track?
Sure, let's do it.
Great. Can you just go bounce, 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 bounce,
Bounce, bounce, bounce, bounce, bounce, bounce.
I am trying to be
Bounce,
rude.
bounce,
Ryan, those
bounce,
glasses
bounce,
make
bounce.
you look like an English teacher
Bounce,
who
bounce.
reads Lolita with a splooge. You look like
Bounce,
Ted
bounce.
Kaczynski. And Rachel Dolezal got frisky.
Bounce,
Had a son who was skitsy. Flanagan yells, I get all the
Bounce,
bitches. Someone give him some food. You look like you don't eat. Rubbing my hands on your... There's nothing that... And you have bad rhythm.
All right. That was such a fun battle. Get us started. Dan Wicks, we'll start with you. Yes.
This was very entertaining. Seriously, give it up for Shannon. For only Shannon. But you did have the last joke in the end. That was funny. It was a little too late, but it's wild that despite the race difference, you guys look very similar. Like the same. Like you look like rival librarians. Like Ryan looks like he teaches hip hop hooked on phonics. But yeah, we saw what happened. Yeah, dude, you. I will say this is the funniest anyone has ever been bombing. So thank you for that.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for doing the show, man. But yeah, my vote goes to Shannon.
All right, that's one vote for Shannon. Scott Hall, what are your thoughts?
I think they look more like a couple that broke up and now they're fighting over who gets to keep their fitness Instagram. I thought that was a good glasses off. You guys. I can't tell which frames make who look bitchier, but some of those jokes I really loved. Some of those jokes I really hated. I think that when you had the riff with the Costanza and the what was it before that? Was he? It doesn't matter. You killed him. Yeah, my book goes to Shannon.
All right, that's two for Shannon. Malia Simon, what are your thoughts?
Shannon, I like your vibe. I like any representation for nervous white women in comedy. Feel like I'm in the presence of my people. Let's see. Although it did kind of feel like someone made you do this or something. Like, like this was like a cultural immersion project for your NYU Civ class. All right, too deep. This I wrote down. You look like you would explain critical race theory to him. All right. But look, I think overall you were better. So I'm going to give it to you, Shannon.
All right, that's three for Shannon. She's got it sewn up. Deeptanshu, give us your final thoughts.
Yeah, minority again, like my vote doesn't count here. But Shannon, yeah, you obviously won. Your joke about him looking like Mahatma Gandhi was really funny. Yeah, you do look like Mahatma Gandhi if you like ate ass, I guess, that sort. Yeah, my vote goes to Shannon. Yeah.
All right, give it up for your winner, Shannon Harris.
I just want to say that if I were to do an R. Kelly song for Greg, I would just change none of the words to Trapped in the Closet. Greg has resting face and active fart face.
I was so worried I was going to lose till that last punchline. And then I think I have a shot in this. I do.
Yeah.
All right. Isaacs looks like he never got molested but always wanted to. That's it. We're moving on. That's all I got.
The whole joke? You look like Ed, and Eddie. Greg is named after his famous comedian father, but he's only considered a Nepo baby by drug dealers.
You know, for context, my dad did overdose, and while researching Isaac's life for this battle, I wanted to overdose too. Isaac is a divorced white rapper who lived in his car. Isaac sounds like more of the drug addict than my dad.
He'd be proud of you.
I love the divorced white rapper is calling me a disgrace to my family.
Greg actually does take good care of himself, but you could never tell. Greg, you have sickly complexion, the voice of a South Park character, and the head-to-body ratio of every patient in the NICU. It makes sense that you sell Broadway tickets, because you look Les Miserables and could play the part of Jean Valjean.
I feel like it says more about me that was my favorite. Isaac did not have sex until marriage. That's a true fact. Isaac did not have sex until marriage. And let me tell you guys, his ass has not stopped bleeding since.
Thank you, Mucus Arnold. Greg also works as a substitute teacher, mostly so the kids can help him sound out the words in comedy festival rejection emails.
So Isaac is a rapper, and he rapped at halftime during a Mavericks game, which I think really epitomizes Isaac's career, you know? Just an unwanted break from black talent.
You got the Costanza applause.
I did. I got him. I know I told a good joke when I wound up Dan Wickes.
Greg looks like he dropped out of Hogwarts because the Sorting Hat put him in government housing.
All right, let's try this one. Isaac is a divorced white rapper who lived in his car. That's true. A divorced white rapper who lived in his car. His life is like his life is like 8 Mile if more than one black guy fucked his girl.
You guys even did 6 by accident, so sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Super fun battle. Deeptanshu, I'm coming to you first. Who do you think took it?
This was a very tough one. Both of them did really good. This looked like you were bullying him all the time and he was fighting for his life. But yeah, Greg did really good. I think I'll give this one to Isaac. Yeah.
All right, that's one for Isaac. Malia, what are your thoughts?
I have to say, after the last battle, it's a relief to see people who are even at all comfortable in their skin. So thank you for that. There was good chemistry back and forth. I thought you were both good. I like how excited Greg got after he just called him gay, and that it was a little more excited than deserved, but I thought it was great to watch. This is tough. I'm gonna give it to Isaac. I think get a little bit more.
All right, Isaac's got 2. Scott Hall, what do you think?
I think Isaac looked like he bought the last battle's Instagram page. Their fitness Instagram. It was a good joke. It's fine. It's okay. They can't all work. Isaac's voice sounds like he raps Lady Gaga. All right, another swing and a miss. I'm gonna give it to Greg and shut up.
We got a fight. 2 for Isaac, 1 for Greg. Dan Wicks.
I think it's funny Scott's thinking so much about fitness, you fat fuck.
He's just trying to get me back because I caught him trying to crush that caller.
Oh, I pick my moments. But yeah, no, you guys are awesome. Seriously, get up for these two.
These are awesome.
Yeah. Greg, dude, you were so funny. I would have booked you even if I didn't know who your father was.
For context, I have done one roast battle before, and it went so poorly I lost Roadworks. So compared to that, we're doing good.
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's funny that Isaac's the rapper and not Ryan, but it's not funny. It just makes sense. It's way more fitting. But yeah, you guys were both awesome, and you know what? I'm gonna give my vote to Greg. Let's see what you guys have to say.
All right, we got our first tie of the evening. So I'm going to ask you guys one at a time if you think Greg or Isaac won, and you're going to clap for one person, okay, so we can decide who won. All right? So everyone, start clapping. You think the winner was Isaac Knox. All right. Claps for Isaac. Now, start clapping if you think the winner was Greg Giraldo Jr. As tepid as that was, I think it was a slight edge towards Greg, so I'm going to call it Greg Giraldo Jr.
Oh my God. Thank you.
All right, but they were both fantastic. Great job, gentlemen.
Give it up for the reason all-you-can-eat restaurants have a time limit, ladies and gentlemen. When Big T agreed to a roast, he thought there would be food.
Promise me Peking duck. I never had it. It always looked good in the windows. I just window shopper. Surra is Surra is Asian and adopted, and the first word she learned was sayonara. Is that adios in Spanish? I don't know.
That's Japanese. I'm Korean, bitch.
Pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay. You're actually looking pretty healthy, Big T, and by that I mean you're shaped like an avocado with tits. I can't figure out if the T stands for tits or testicles because you got both.
Surra is from Michigan, but claims to be from Motown. It's the town where her fingers got mowed off. Sayonara again?
Right. You might actually recognize Big T from when he played Vin Diesel in Too Fat, Too Furious, My 600-Pound Life, or when he sat on that wall.
Thank you for taking time from stuffing a turkey to be here tonight. Twirling the mashed potatoes. Scary movie too, you unfunny f***s. Maybe if you watched a funny movie, you'd understand what funny is, you fucking retards. You're Pokemon. Maybe stop Pokemon and watch a funny movie. You're a comic, not a cartoon Japanese kid, all right? You fucking retards. Surra only dates black dudes. It's the one thing she picked up from her parents, because they're only into brothers too. Don't they kill the girls in China? They wrap their feet with string. I remember that from school. It's probably fake news, right? I look like a Trump guy. Fake news, you're gonna say? All right.
All right. Let's see. Big T actually used to be rich, but just like his hair, he lost everything. Including his neck. Wait, I thought okay. All right, that's what I got.
Thank you to both of us for taking time from being on people's Pictionary boards as fingerling potatoes to be here tonight. Surra's adopted, so she's not good at gambling like Asian people are? Because you can always show when she has a bad hand. Baccarat! Oh, fat jokes are okay. Fuck you. In her country, I have status. Right? We go over there, but this is Big T. They're like, oh. They bow anyway, but fucking, they're gonna treat me like royalty over there. Fucking wagyu, the whole nine, you know?
Oh, we got one more? Oh, shit. Big T. I've never seen a fat New Yorker. And fuck.
I walk a lot, you know? Like, I gotta catch the train! The G train's canceled again.
But I think you're just mad that I remind you of every Asian girl that you couldn't afford to buy.
Look like you sit like a frog that piss on a toilet. If you've ever been with an Asian prostitute, that's how they pee. It's fucking wild. You look like the AI version of an adopted Asian girl. Because they always leave a finger or two off for some reason. All right, so now the boomer knows AI, you fucking chat GPT jerk-offs. You fucking... They miss a finger. Try yourself. Watch.
That was awesome. That was the craziest episode of 90 Day Fiancé I've ever seen. Whoa. Whoa. Malia, I'm going to start with you. Who do you
Guys,
think?
when I say be racist, this is what I mean. This is awesome. Great pairing, Dan. Great choice.
I was proud
Great.
of this one.
It's like somebody meeting their search history in real life. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Yes. I mean, what can I say? You know, neither of you really had jokes exactly. You were funny, but you were kind of just screaming defensively. Look, you were funny and racist. I'm gonna give it to you.
That's one for Big T. Scott Hall.
This battle did seem like Big T was haggling over a price. The Ed said 1,000. Yeah, I love Big T. I think the last couple jokes didn't hit for Surra, so I got to give my vote for Big T.
All right, Big T's got 2. Dan Wicks.
Yeah, I did a good job booking.
Yes, you did. Good job,
But-
Dan.
Yeah, but yeah, this is great. I've loved all this so far between Surra, Isaac, and Ryan. I guess the theme has been people pretending to be black. It was a risk with Ryan having left, but anyway, Surra, you're great, and also nice to see an Asian person going whaling. But yeah, even though this is going to go on the internet, I think I will give my vote to Tommy.
All right. Tommy's got 3. He's got it wrapped up, but Deeptanshu, final thoughts.
Yeah, again, my vote doesn't count. But dude, I couldn't understand anything you said. I was like, what's happening? But I heard some racist stuff which people liked. You would say something racist, everyone would pause, and then you would double down, and everyone would laugh even harder than the last time. So yeah, I'll give it to Big T. Yeah.
All right. Give it up for your winner, Big T and Surra.
Yeah. I kneecap him. Sorry.
In many ways, Alaina is my straightest woman friend. She only likes men, and she's built like a javelin.
Well, I think that joke might have hit harder if you weren't talking in 0.5 speed.
I'm sorry, I'm being accessible to our guests.
I gave him sheets of paper. You're fucked. Okay.
Alaina called me a nigga on the way over.
Hey.
And then she hit me and she said, no one's gonna believe you.
He asked for that! He asked for that! God damn it. What was that? Dorian really likes karaoke. What a nerd. Okay. Dorian really likes karaoke, and I think that's very brave of him considering karaoke is mostly reading aloud.
Before I proceed, I do want to say that Alaina is one of my best friends. She is one of the kindest and most generous souls I've ever met, and truly an incredible person that everyone would be privileged to know. That said, Alaina Bamfield was molested by serial child predator Dr. Larry Nassar. He thought she was prepubescent. Turns out her body just looks like that.
Thank you, Homo Zempic. Dorian is a current bisexual and former fat. You being skinny is really starting to rub me the wrong way, dude. My culture is not your costume. The worst part about it is that no matter how small Dorian gets, he's always gonna have better tits than me.
Again, I will reiterate that Alaina is one of my favorite people in the world. Alaina once paid off her ex-boyfriend's student loans using money from Larry Nassar's settlement.
I'm a good person.
Alaina once paid off her ex-boyfriend's, cheating ex-boyfriend's, student loans using money from Larry Nassar's settlement. How would Larry feel about you wasting his hard-earned money?
And I dumped him, thank you very much. Thus the severance package.
After he impregnated sorry.
He did impregnate my coworker. After I dumped him. We're not getting into semantics up here. God. You said clean fight. Okay. God, where was I? One time Dorian asked me if he was my only black friend. You think if I only had one black friend, I'd find the gayest one I could get? I would go with a way cooler black guy. He looks like he does jazz hands when he says the N-word.
That is true, my nigga. Alaina Bamfield once spent $600 going to an ER to get STD tested despite having no symptoms. She did not have an STD. Alaina, how would Larry feel about you wasting his hard-earned money?
Good God. Dorian was saying we are really good friends. I love Dorian so much. He's one of those guys that he lights up every room he walks into. Like, no, literally. Like, he walks into the room and then the light bounces off his bald spots like a disco ball. Listen, it was previously done and I was scared when it happened, okay?
I also grew out my hair defensively for this roast.
Yeah.
All right. Alaina can fit 7 fingers on her forehead, making her a 7-head. 7-head is coincidentally what they busted Larry Nassar for. He got head from a 7-year-old.
That one doesn't even make sense, Dan.
And
Okay.
the joke is that he got head from a 7-year-old, which is a crime, and it's bad that happened to you.
Okay, cool. So 2025 has been a really great year for Dorian, and it's been really awesome to watch him hit so many milestones. Like just this past March, he saw his penis for the first time in 25 years. Thanks, Ozempic. I think we're done.
You would have killed it. That was a great fight. Oh my goodness. Give it up for them. All right. Scott, I'm going to start with you. Who do you think took it?
I thought that was a great battle. I think that Dorian... Thanks, Stan. I think that Dorian really went for the jugular, so I got to give it for him. I thought it was great.
All right. That's one for Dorian. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Dorian told me that he would only ever roast 2 people, his close friends, Dayton and Alaina. And if this is how you treat your friends...
I wouldn't roast my enemies because I would get them canceled.
Yeah, you only get your friends canceled, I guess. But
I'm only getting Larry Nassar canceled.
Why? He sounded pretty cool. All right, that was a swing. But yeah, this was a classic matchup, bowling ball versus pin. I'm going to try this one more time. Ryan, Surra, Isaac, and Dorian. I guess the theme of the night is people pretending to be black.
One time it's
Well.
gonna work, Gary. Just keep trying. Every
But yeah,
battle.
all right. Anyway, you guys are both funny, so I'm going to even this up. Give my vote to Alaina.
All right, that's one for Dorian and one for Alaina. Deeptanshu, what do you think?
It felt so wrong anytime you said the N-word. It was like, it felt like a crime.
What's wrong with it, nigga?
That's wrong with it. Exactly. Anyway, the jazz hands joke was really funny. Yeah. But I'll still give it to Dorian.
Okay, that's two for Dorian. Malia.
Yeah, this is really hard. You're both really funny. Jazz hands, hilarious. Larry Nassar, hilarious. Although I will say, Dorian, you argued with me via replies to my Instagram story one time when I posted a controversial but nuanced take about the Trump inauguration. So I should have clarified at the beginning of this. I don't vote for people who have argued with me via Instagram story reply about my controversial but nuanced take about the Trump inauguration. So by that logic, I'm going to have to give it to Alaina.
Oh, we have another.
Just like a white woman to take it away from a black man who's qualified over a petty disagreement. Audience vote, you know what to do. You know what to do, audience vote.
Audience, you guys have quite the job. I don't envy you, but you're going to clap for one person and one person only. So clap if you think that person was Alaina BAMFIELD. Clap if you think that person was Dorian DEBOSE. Oh my God, he's so oh my God, he's so Give it up for your winner, Dorian, and Miss Alaina BAMFIELD.
All right, so Tom graduated from the University of Florida during the Don't Say Gay phenomenon, which he thought was a get-out-of-jail-free card he was allowed to use after blowing the football team.
They said it was fine. It's nice to finally meet you, Nick. You look like you drive a rape van that says free hibachi on the side.
You look like Adam Sandler if he wasn't Jewish.
Fair enough, Fire Lord blows guys.
All right.
I thought that was great. All right.
So
Nick's.
Oh, well, that was just a guy. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you.
My
A white
bad.
man's talking. Give me a second.
All right. God damn.
Nick's last relationship ended poorly. He says the breakup was extremely difficult, much like it will be for anyone else to swipe right on that mustache. Nick, your mustache is like you and your ex. No matter how hard you tried, you could just never establish connection in the middle. It just safe.
Damn, this is coming from a guy whose best is the ugliest dude on Entourage. Tom is a 50-50 white. He is half Italian hello and half Irish goodbye. Irish goodbye meaning you leave without saying anything to anyone. An Italian hello being you leave Long Island finally for 3 years, get a DUI, and then have to move back in with your mother.
That was a good point, Cheech Ching Chong. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not... Nick is actually Buddhist. And one of the main points in Buddhism is you're always supposed to take the middle pathway. Why does Nick look like the only thing he takes is a little ass play? I thought that was great. Fuck you guys.
Catch Tom on the latest Law & Order SVU as the guy who did it. Tom is a fan of hardcore and death metal and lives at home with his mom and dad in Long Island, which means his favorite energy drink is White Monster. And that's also the part of himself he blames when he hits his girlfriends.
He speaks to me at night. All right. So, Nick is Mongolian, and he told me that he does yoga sometimes. That must be tough for everyone in your class, hearing your stomach growl on the day they bring goats in. I'm not as good as leaning into the racist shit as Big T, all right? I don't have that energy. I'm not fat. I can't do this. I have abs. It's not as easy.
This is coming from the second white rapper to be on this stage tonight. An Italian with a day job that involves door hinges. Okay, Spacklemore. I've been waiting for Tom to make a joke about me looking like Fa Mulan, but the only thing his racist soprano brain could think of was F-U Mulan, which is wrong, and we're not allowed to say that.
Not bad, Attila the cuck. All right. So going into this battle, I learned a lot about Nick, and Nick has a mom who actually has a lot of serious health issues. Okay, she's physically disabled, and she's had many strokes over the years, kind of like Nick's penis. Damn it! Fuck you guys. I thought that was good.
Tom looks like Trent Reznor if 9 Inch Nails were on his hand while he's finger blasting your little sister. Oh, never mind.
That's just upsetting.
All right, fun battle. Malia, I'm going to start with you. What are your thoughts on this?
This is interesting. I like how, Nick, you kind of deliver your jokes like you're at a literary reading or something. Okay. Goddamn, you guys gave the bomb to me. I caught the bomb. Do you see how that happens? Okay. Jesus. If you gave me enough time, I was gonna make a Hiroshima joke, but it was gonna be really good. And
I'll come back to you after Deeptanshu.
The punchline was gonna be everyone lost. Okay. I'm gonna give it to. I think Nick.
All right, that's one for Nick. Deeptanshu?
Yeah, this was bad. I want my 5 minutes back. I could have watched like 100 Instagram reels in those 5 minutes. This was so bad. I don't even know who to vote for. I'm scared he would beat me outside. So.
What do you mean? I'm gonna buy Zins from you later.
Zins? Okay, just stop, dude. Don't. I think for this one I'll just say Dan lost with the pairing. Yeah. I think Dan's the loser for this one.
All right, that is one for Nick, -1 for Dan. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought that you guys started strong, and a lot of these jokes also started strong, got me excited. It was like really good ideas. Like the Buddhist thing, it seemed like you were going somewhere smart, and then you were like, oh fuck, I don't know, they fuck his butt. Yeah, like the Trent Reznor thing, he does look like he's really into 9 Inch Nails, and then, I don't know, molest your sister. But yeah, I do not want to see this go to the crowd, so I'm going to vote for Nick. But I do want to say is that last time Nick won despite also bombing. So I do not want to see you posting a picture of yourself on your story saying 3-0.
So you gave your so Nick. So it's 2 for Nick, still -1 for Dan. Scott, final thoughts.
This is like a battle between a guy on Long Island and the fish he just caught. I just kept imagining them at Hibachi and Tom being like, do the volcano again. Just one more time. Yeah, very up and down battle. I loved you guys. I hated you guys. I laughed. I cried. I'm going to have to give it to Nick too, yeah, for sure.
All right, that's 3 for Nick. He's got it wrapped up. Give it up for your winner. And for Tom. Fun battle. All right.
Joshua eats so much pussy.
How much pussy does he eat?
He goes to the dentist for a pap smear.
Femi's from Nigeria, so he eats the other kind of pussy. Femi, actually, he lives in Chicago, but he ran here in record time.
Guys, it's the crack. It gives you superpowers. I love listening to Joshua's podcast. Yeah, that is where I learned how to make a pipe bomb with baby formula.
Sorry. Sorry to flex on you, Femi. I was just That's it.
Hold on. I'm about to pull a gun.
Fuck it.
Joshua, please, can you wear this?
Yeah, no problem. Better be worth it. Let me find the bottom here.
I really hope so.
Oh, my head might be too big. Let me try. There we go.
Perfect. And this.
Oh, there's a beard too?
Yep. Yeah, Joshua looks like Jesus. If Jesus turned water into Percocets.
Femi got bullied in high school for being the fattest kid in his class. But now he gets bullied for wearing polos in the gym sauna.
And I liked it. It made me calm. Oh, hold on. For this roast, please, can you wear this?
Yeah.
As you can see, it is a makeshift clan hood.
Yeah. Do I do it? I don't think I should.
Do it.
What if I just cover my face with it? I'll look through the holes.
Yeah, Joshua looks like my favorite superhero. Clan man. Nope. I feel very, very bad right now.
You just ruined my career for that. God damn. This is true. Femi used to work at Family Dollar, which is crazy because that's how much it cost a day to feed his.
Yeah. Joshua is a pioneer. Yeah, he's the first guy to ever get Me Too'd by Lady Liberty. Yep.
Femi actually served in the Nigerian Air Force, which I think means he jumped out a tree once. That's it.
Amazing battle, amazing job, both of you. Judges, I do not envy you, but I'm going to start with Scott.
Oh, what a great battle. Give it up for them. It was very entertaining. Very fun. I like that, Femi, you're so Nigerian. Your first joke was like, can you believe he eats pussy? He's eating pussy so much, he should be embarrassed. Oh man, the props did not work out. I'm glad you didn't wear the losing Super Bowl team T-shirt today. Yeah, Josh won. He crushed. I also every time I've seen Josh battle and someone does like a prop thing and asks you to put on something, you do it 100% of the time. It is never once paid off for that. So I gotta give it to Josh. Awesome.
All right, that's one for Mr. Josh Lampley. Dan Wicks.
Yeah, it's just slight correction. That's revisionist history. The Jesus thing was very funny. Yeah, the clan thing not so much, but it will be very funny when we edit out Femi asking Josh to put it on. We will be doing that. We'll be doing that before your jokes. We will be cutting out the audience laughs. We might add in a few, what? But even though we are going to cut out this judge vote, I will vote for you, Josh. Great job.
All right, that is 2 for Josh. Deep, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, obviously Josh won it. So it would have been nice if you had a joke in your bag. That would have helped you a lot. Yeah, it's Josh, obviously. Yeah.
All right, that's 3 for Josh. He's got it wrapped up. Malia, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like how you took the time to make and fold a Klansman
And
hood.
put it in a carry-on suitcase, dude.
And put it in a 5K bag. And then was like, I don't need a joke to go along with that. All right, Josh killed it.
All right, that's 4 for Josh. Give it up for Josh and Femi. What a battle.
Guys, give it up for the reason iPhone switched to Face ID over fingerprints. Chris is an avid poker player because it's the one time he's been dealt a good hand.
Lucas is half African. Hey, Lucas, who did you sell my arms to?
It is true, my mom is black, but Chris taught me everything I know about being 3/5 of a person. Guys, Chris is a Latino with a mustache, much like Zorro, but if Zorro was a lot worse at sword fighting.
Lucas doesn't look African. He just looks like he has AIDS.
Thank you, you day 26 embryo. Chris has no arms. He's a Cuban who's built like a missile and a crisis.
Lucas's mom is black and his dad is dead. There's actually a movie about their relationship. It's called 12 Years a Slave.
It is true, yeah. My dad is dead. It's really a painful thing to lose your dad. It's a lot like losing a limb. Limbs are actually these things that we have. Chris can't tell time. He's great with numbers. He just doesn't like clocks because they have more hands than he does.
I'm wearing a watch.
Digital.
Luke, still. Everyone has prejudices. Lucas is that guy in a community garden trying to hand feed tomatoes to women.
Guys, doesn't Chris look like the aliens from Space Jam? Don't get too close to him. He will take your basketball talent to battle Bugs Bunny.
Thank you for giving me my credit. Give it up for Wes Anderson presents MTV's Wild 'N Out. Nick Cannon reminds Lucas of his own father because he too doesn't see his children.
All right, That was a wonderful main event. Malia, I'm going to start with you. Who do you think took it?
Wow, Lucas really went for the fucking jugular here. That was crazy to watch. He said, fuck this disabled guy. That's what we do here, I guess.
This is what we do here.
I will say you both kind of look like your mothers consumed raw meat while you were in the womb. That's like neither here nor there, I guess. You're both like much too confident for your condition too, but that's also neither. Okay, look, Lucas was great. I'm gonna give it to Lucas.
All right, that's one for Lucas. Deep, I'm going to you next.
Yeah, this was really good. Keep it going for them. Yeah, Chris, your arms are more fucked up than my accent. Yeah, but I'll give this one to Lucas. You did. Yeah,
All right, that's two for Mr. Lucas Arnold. Scott?
Yeah, I thought this was a great battle. I thought it was really, really close because you were hitting a lot up top hard. And I think I'm actually have to give it to Chris.
All right, so we got one for Chris and two for Lucas. Dan Wicks?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this. I loved hearing Chris say 3 unbelievably racist things and then call Lucas a guy at a garden. But yeah, I think I loved watching this. So I would love to keep watching it if that was possible. So I'm gonna vote for Chris. Let's see if it can keep going.
All right, audience, you have one job left. You have one job left, and that is to clap for who you think won. So you're going to clap for one person and one person only. So start clapping if you think the winner was Chris Crespo. Because he can't clap for himself. Okay. Everyone start clapping if you think the winner was Lucas Arnold. All right. It was close, but Lucas took it. Everyone give him a hand and give Chris another. Give Chris 2 hands.